but give me one moment. Just want to make sure that I have connected everything correctly. That's always my dilemma. So I hope you're enjoying the summer, and I hope you're enjoying this fabulous week that we're having. I don't know about where you are, but where I am, the weather is absolutely incredible right now. And it says it's working, but I don't see it working. So give me one more moment and then we will move on. Well, again, it seems to be working. Happy summer, happy Thursday evening. I hope you're enjoying the summer. I'm giving you a little bit of a tease here, just while I was waiting to make sure that everything was kicked in. So welcome to Michael O'Connor for Carroll's Jewelers. We've got an amazing show for you. You heard me have say on social media that this was the summer sale spectacular, and it really is. There's so much to be thankful for in the summer. There's like the beach, there's the warm weather, there's the sun. There are spectacular sales, and tonight you are going to get some phenomenal savings. Tonight's show, we have things starting all the way from $54 all the way up to $2,250. Now, I'm going to tell you something that in this show, almost 3/4 of the show is 50% off. So if you are looking for those summer sale spectacular savings, then you are absolutely in the right place. Luke says hello. I'm going to tell you all how you can do that in 1 second. So let me first talk about, I already told you about the show. Great sales, great savings for you. And thank you for whoever is sending me those hearts. So let me start with the platforms, because people are watching me from Instagram. They're watching me from my Facebook page. They're watching me from the Carroll's Jewelers Facebook page. They are watching me from YouTube, I think, and wherever else. So anyway, if you are watching from Instagram, you will see a number over my head. When you see that number, put that number into the chat box. And what that means is that you will be able to see everything in the show. They'll send you or DM or direct message you a link, and you can see everything in the show. If you're watching me on my Facebook page, Michael O'Connor Style, you can continue to stay there. If you do, I won't see your comments until after the show, but I promise I will get to you after the show. But if you really want to become interactive, what you can do is come to this platform. Now, in the 2 posts that I did for this show, I put a little link right in the bottom. So if you are watching on Michael O'Connor Style and you want to join us here and be interactive, you can absolutely do that. Go to that link and it will bring you here. If you come to this platform, you can interact, just like Luke has already said hello to everybody. Luke is one of the proprietors of Carroll's Jewelers. And Carroll's Jewelers, just so that you know, is Florida's most trusted jeweler. They have been in business for almost 1 century, 4th generation family business. They have established a reputation for trust, for honesty, for integrity, and that's the kind of jeweler who you want to be working with, or you want to buy anything from. And the other thing that you should know is that they have been in their same location on Las Olas Boulevard, which is the main street of Fort Lauderdale, for over 60 years. So that really says something for their steadfastness and traditional nature. So if you are watching on this platform, I've given you a chance to hop over from Michael O'Connor Style if you want. If you are watching on this platform, you are going to see a number of things. Number 1, you will already see that Luke is saying hello to you. Number 2, you will actually see a group of icons down the right-hand side. On the top of that is a heart. If you click the heart, what will happen is I will see a little heart float up, and I'll know, or I'll get the indication maybe you want to see a little bit more about something, or you want me to turn something over, or whatever. I will know that you like the piece that I'm showing you, or you like something I'm saying. Next down from that is the shop button. The shop button is truly your best friend, because what that will allow you to do, you may not have the full hour to spend with me, But what that will allow you to do is that will allow you to see everything in the show all at once. And if I have gone on and I'm almost at the end of the show and you join me at that point, what you can do is you can hit that shop button. Everything will come up and you'll be able to just literally go through and see what you might have missed, or you might want to do it right now and see things coming up, because we've got a great show for you. Next down from that are 3 little dots. Those 3 little dots will allow you to share this show with your friends. And that would be a great thing. We would appreciate that. And I'm sure your friends would appreciate that too. And then finally, on the very bottom, there is a dialog box. So you can see, if you're on this platform, that Luke is saying hello to everybody. If you want to be interactive, all you need to do is hit that dialog box. It will come up. You'll be able to put your name in, tell me where you are watching from, and we will be able to have a great interactive experience. If you want to know some more information about something I'm showing you, or if you wanted to simply ask me to turn it over or explain something better, you can do that. We can be totally interactive. So I hope that you will take advantage of that. It's always great when it's an interactive show. So now we are going to get into the very first item of the show. Let me bring that up. And that is one of the pieces that I said was literally one of the best values of the show. It's a brand new piece and brand new to Carroll's Jewelers. What you are looking at here is this gorgeous ring. You see, somebody is sending me hearts, and I know that they like this piece already. So this piece is brand new to Carroll's Jewelers. It is a brand new piece. What you are looking at here are gorgeous, beautiful purple garnets. Now, this in the store is normally $108. This is one of the first pieces at 50% off. What that means is that although it is $108 in the store, you can get this home this evening for $54. Now, when did you think? Hey, Leslie, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sherry, I'm glad that you set your, it's good to see you. I am so glad that you set your alarm. Sherry says hello to Luke. So what you're looking at here are these gorgeous purple garnets. Now, garnet is the birthstone for January, and garnet is a great stone because it has a very high refractive index, which means that it sparkles like crazy. So I'm hoping that you can see that sparkle. Originally $108, as I said, it's 50% off. $54 gets this home. Now, a garnet is also one of those stones that you can wear literally for forever, because it is very hard on the Mohs hardness scale. It is a 6.5 to 7.5 on the Mohs hardness scale. But I just love the style of this ring. I think when you think about $54 and you are getting genuine jewelry, it is comprised of sterling silver. I'm going to take you on a little bit of a tour here and move my face out. Sterling silver. You have all of these gorgeous, beautiful marquise-shaped purple garnets here. I hope you're getting to see some of the sparkle. It is done in a bypass style. So what that means is that it starts here and then it comes down and around the finger, and then it comes up to the other side. Very delicate. Now, this is available in a lot of sizes. So if you are in a hurry to have something, not to worry. What you can do is you can simply contact Carroll's Jewelers, which is carrollsjewelers.com, Carolls jewelers.com, or you can simply call them at the store. The number here is the number at the store is 954-463-3711. Luke is saying hello to Leslie. I love this because I love when we have our community and you all become friends. That is truly one of the nicest things about this. So here you are, gorgeous 50 points of marquise purple garnets. Now this ring here is a size 8, but if you needed this right away, don't worry. You can call them at the store. I gave you the telephone number. And this is available. They have 2 size 6, 2 size 7, and 2 size 8. So if you wanted to take advantage of that $54 value, you can absolutely get this home. I love the bypass style. You know, you've heard me say this before if you've been shopping with me for a little bit, is that when they have the bypass style, it makes your finger so incredibly long and lean, just simply because the way it is done. It means that it is longer from the knuckle to the end of your finger, but the way this is done, I'm going to try to give you a very, very good close-up right here so that you can see it is almost like these gorgeous little leaves, and then they come down, comes up the other side, and then you've got another beautiful pair of leaves there, a little set of leaves. 3 and 3. So also it has that kind of like a fleur-de-lis kind of feel. So if you are really enchanted by those things that are French, or the fleur-de-lis, which is the flower of peace, this would be a great piece. As I said, this is a size 8. But there are others directly in stock right away, so you can actually literally order this evening. Call them at the store, 954-463-3711. There are 2 size 6, 2 size 7, and 2 size 8. Because this is a bypass style, I just want to show you that it is not connected in the center. I don't know if you can see that. And what that means to you is that if you wanted to, and I would suggest that you don't really do this at home, I would suggest that you have Carroll's Jewelers do this for you. You could actually pull it apart slightly, or if you wanted a little bit more space in between, you could kind of move it like that. So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with a ring like this if you wanted to have it more of on the half size, or it wasn't quite your size. Maybe you took a size 8 1/4 and you wanted to stretch it out. You have a little bit of play here. Remember that the regular price here is $108. You are getting a precious metal, sterling silver. You are getting these gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful grape purple garnets. And you've got 1/2 carat of them in total. There are 6 there. And I just really love the whole idea of garnet. Garnet actually comes from the Roman word. The name garnet comes from the Roman word, and I think the word is granatus, or that could be a Latin word. And what it means is actually comes from if you can imagine this, the seeds of a pomegranate. So granatus. And this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Remember, $54, you're getting 50% off of this. And so this is one of the pieces in the show that is the least priced in the show, and one of the pieces that has the highest discount applied to it. One last time for this, $54, already in stock in size 6, 2 in size 7, and 2 in size 8. But if you did want a larger size, it's not really a problem. Carroll's Jewelers could order it for you in a smaller size or a larger size, whatever you choose. Sterling silver all the way around, and these beautiful kind of grape garnets across the top. Sherry says that she loves the color. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Because, you know, a lot of the times when you think of garnet, you think of that really kind of deep, it's called an almondine garnet. So it's kind of like a deep reddish, brownish color garnet. And the color here is truly this gorgeous, gorgeous purple color. So it makes it a little bit more unusual and a little bit more rare. I also love the fact that they are on that marquise shape. That marquise shape is very elongating, and again, combine that with that bypass style, and it's something that I think that you are going to be absolutely thrilled. And by the way, if you do get this home, or anything in the show, and you get it home and you say to yourself, you know what, it's not really what I thought it would be. Maybe it's not as large as I thought it is. Maybe it's not too small or whatever. Then what you can do is you can return this for up to 60 days. Carroll's Jewelers will take it back, as long as you keep it in the original box, in the original with the original tag, and it is in the original condition. So think about that. Do not lose this opportunity, because literally for $54 to own gorgeous garnets and sterling silver, I think would be a beautiful, beautiful value and a great summer spectacular. Now we're going to move on to the next piece, which is a tremendous pair of earrings. Let me put this down. If you love drama in your earrings, if you love that look, that shoulder, you know, those, I don't want to call them shoulder draggers, but if you love the drama of those really, really long drops, This is a gorgeous pair of earrings and also at a phenomenal price, because this is also a value of giving you 50% off of the original price. What you're looking at here is 14 karat yellow gold, and the entire front of these earrings is actually crusted with diamonds. What you have is a total of 50 points. So that is half a carat. You've got 25 points in each ear. All the diamonds start here at the very top. There is a little connector, and the diamonds are totally laden on the front of this earring. I'm hoping that you can see some of that gorgeous sparkle. I don't have like fancy lights to make it really sparkle, but they do have that gorgeous, gorgeous effect. Now in the store, these are normally $1,320. As I said, you're going to take 50% off of this for the Summer Spectacular sale this evening, and that is going to bring this down to $660. $660, you have a half a carat of beautiful natural diamonds. You have 14 karat yellow gold. You have this beautiful pair of earrings done with a post and butterfly back. And you've got the drama, you've got the movement. I'm going to take this off of the prop here so that you can actually see. That might actually also help. I also love this back here. This is the butterfly back. It's a little bit more on the solid side. It's not something that it would be easily lost. And there you have this gorgeous, gorgeous earring. Totally crusted with diamonds on the front. $660, which is 50% off of the regular price. And you're getting a half a carat of beautiful natural diamonds, and you are also getting beautiful 14 karat yellow gold. I don't think that I need to tell you, because if you've been shopping for jewelry, if you are a jewelry fanatic, then what you will know is the price of diamonds and the price of gold lately has been really kind of crazy. And so to get a pair of earrings like this at home for $660, like literally under $1,000, with all of this sparkle, all of this brilliance, I think would be great. These have a very nice drop. So what I will tell you is that these will sit kind of like mid-neck length for you. The drop here is 1 3/4 inches, if I'm not mistaken. 1 3/4 inches. So it is a generous drop. And you've heard me say this before. One of the things I love about earrings that fall like this are, first of all, you're getting all of that play of the sparkle of the diamonds, because the magic of diamonds is the way they play with the light. So when you have movement in your diamonds like this, what that means is that will allow these diamonds to play with the light from all the different sources from around the room. So you're going to get a tremendous amount of sparkle. I love the fact that it gives you a little bit of drama, and they are not too heavy. They're not an earring that you're going to put on and regret wearing, because I think that one of the things that a lot of people are afraid of, especially when it comes down to dramatic earrings like this, they're afraid that they're going to put these on and halfway through the night they are going to be so heavy that they just will not be able to wear them. Not the case with this. $660 gets these home, a 50% saving from the original price of $1,320. Again, you've got a drop here of 1 3/4 inches. You have them totally crusted with diamonds across the top. 50 points of diamonds, that means there's 25 points in this, 25 points in this. You've got 14 karat yellow gold. That is truly beautiful. And I love the fact that they're in 14 karat, because the 14 karat is probably, it's kind of like the standard, but it does have that amount of durability that you want in an earring, especially when there is a join like this, so that it doesn't wear. I'm going to show these very, very close to you so that you can really see all of the diamonds. There's the diamonds, 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 diamonds. This is all about the diamonds. I also really do love the fact that they are set into yellow gold, because it gives it that, almost like that European kind of feel. They do have a slight vintage kind of feel, almost like a deco. The deco period was really known for their architectural lines. And so you have these very beautiful architectural lines, these repetitive patterns. all very typical of the deco period. So if you are a collector of deco pieces, or if you want to become a collector of deco pieces, this is your opportunity to own genuine diamonds and genuine 14 karat gold earrings for $660, which represents a 50% saving off of the original price. So this is truly a great pair of earrings. Somebody is loving them, somebody is sending hearts, but literally think about the fact that you would go into an evening. I'm going to tell you, in the proper light, in the right light of a restaurant or a fancy hotel, or if you were going out to a gala, these truly are going to sparkle and be incredible. And when you think about gorgeous diamond earrings, 1/2 carat total weight in 14 karat gold for $660, that is truly a summer spectacular. I am going to put these down and we are going to move to the next piece in the show. Give me 1 second to organize myself. And we are going to move to, I think this. I think because I am getting old, I'm getting blind, I have allergies lately, I don't know what's going on, but whatever. So I'm hoping I put the right piece up. If I didn't, I know that Luke will fix it because he's very good at that. He's an excellent producer. So this next piece is a piece that is really that kind of high-end fashion. It's a little bit of a boho chic kind of feel and an incredibly great value. This piece, you're looking at sterling silver and cubic zirconia. This piece in the store is normally $264. You're taking 30% off of this evening, bringing it down to $184. You're getting all of this gorgeous sterling silver, this hammered feel, which gives it that boho chic feel, and then that plate, if you will, or that shield is intersected by the sparkle of cubic zirconia here. What you have here is also a chain that is truly a great chain, because I love things that give you some versatility, and I think that I'm very strong advocate of that. First of all, let's start here again. There you go. You can really see that gorgeous hammering. This is all beautifully done. You've got the bail here, and then you've got this gorgeous chain. The chain is 17 inches, and then it has a 3-inch extender. So I have it a little bit halfway through. So this is where, so 17 inches would be to here. This 3-inch extender, and this is one of the reasons why I absolutely love this piece, this 3-inch extender will allow you to wear it at different lengths. So you'll be able to wear it at 17 inches, 18 inches, or 16 inches, 17 inches, or 18 inches. So it is truly a beautiful opportunity for you to have something like that. Generous lobster claw clasp is going to allow you to do that. And literally all you really need to do is unhook this, and you can put this on any part of this. The shortest, if you'd like, all the way to the longest, which means that you'll be able to truly judge the length of this. That also means that as we get into the cooler weather, you know, in September and October, if you're living in the northern part of the country, as we get into the cooler weather, if you wanted to wear this over a sweater, it would look great with kind of like those knits, those big chunky knits. And I think that the play of light that you're getting from the hammering here would really be a beautiful complement to a chunky knit sweater. So again, this is $184, reduced 30% from the original price. And you are getting sterling silver, cubic zirconia, this gorgeous plate. Actually, let me show you the back of the plate just so that you see. I always love to show you the back of things to show you how they work. There you see the back. And this, by the way, this chain is fixed to this bail. So this is not something that slides through. So this is fixed to this bail. And again, this does give you a tremendous amount of versatility. I love the way the hammering kind of just plays with the light. And it also does give you, as I said earlier, that boho chic feel, because I love the hammering when it comes to gold. There are a lot of very high-end designers, and that is their technique. So you know them from that particular style, and that hammering really gives the gold a really gorgeous feel, or in this case, the sterling silver. This is also rhodium plated. So over the top, rhodium is a member of the platinum family, so it gives you that little bit of extra bright whiteness, keeps it nice and white like this, so that it will prevent it from tarnishing. And it is a beautiful pendant. One last look on this, and then we're going to move on. $184. And now we are going to move on to another ring. And that ring is another phenomenal saving for you, because we have some spectacular saving prices. So I'm sorry, I'm just reading some of the comments. So this ring here is another one of those rings that is a tremendous value. What you're looking at here is a ring that is normally in the store $135, 50% off this evening, bringing it down to $67.50. What you are looking at here are two beautiful blue topaz, and this is a size 8, so I'm putting this on right now. Beautiful blue topaz. You've got two of them. You have an oval and a pear shape. They are intersected by 7 moissanite stones across the top. Now, as I said, this is a size 8. What you can see here is that since I'm putting it on, I'm wearing a size 8. If you wanted to wear this, if you had a larger hand and you said to yourself, it may be too dainty. I mean, I take, as I said, I take a size 8 finger, so 8 ring. So I think that it's not too diminutive by any means. Blue topaz is the birthstone for December, which I really love. You've heard me tell this story before, because when I was younger, it was only turquoise. Turquoise was the birthstone for December, and I am a December baby, so I always wanted to have a gemstone birthstone that would really have some sparkle to it. Blue topaz came to the scene, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Blue topaz comes in a variety of different colors. You get them all the way from that deep blue that they call London blue topaz to what they call Swiss blue topaz, and this is that gorgeous Swiss blue topaz. And they call it Swiss blue topaz because if you've ever been to Switzerland, which I absolutely love, Zurich is one of my favorite cities, but this is truly the color of the Swiss sky. It is a beautiful color. As I said, you get not only the pear shape, you get the oval, and I'm going to try to give you a really close up. They are intersected by 7 moissanite stones. There you go. I think that you're seeing that gorgeous color. And the other thing that I love about Swiss topaz, or what I love about blue topaz, is that it is a very durable stone. Again, it is an 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. What that means is that if you love this ring and you say this one is going to be my signature piece, this is going to be the piece that I wear all the time. When you have a gemstone that is 8 on the Mohs hardness scale, that means literally you can wear it day in, day out. You're going to have a tremendous amount of wearability with this, a tremendous amount of versatility with this. And the shank on this ring, or the mounting, is sterling silver. Again, this is one of those great values because you're taking 50% off of this, bringing it down to $67.50. And again, this is also one of the pieces that they have in stock. So this one here is a size 8. They have 2 size 8, they have 2 size 7, and they have 2 size 6. But as I said, if you are under a 6 or if you are over an 8, you wanted to get this ring, not a problem. Carroll's Jewelers will literally be able to order it for you or size it for you. All you really need to do is call them and let them know. 954-463-3711, or if 6, 7, or 8 is in your size, just hit that shop button or hit that icon over my head. I'll diminish down. You'll see everything in the show. You'll be able to find out more about this, and you'll literally be able to order it right now without ever speaking to anybody. So this is a great, great piece. I also love the fact that, I think that the designer could have chosen two of exactly the same stones here, because to kind of make it equal. But I do love the designer took a little bit of license and literally created something that is a little bit more unusual. As I said, you've got your pear shape here, and then you have your oval here, and the oval is set east-west across the finger, where the pear shape is set north-south across the finger. So it is a beautiful piece. As I said, 44 points of Swiss blue topaz in this, 7 beautiful moissanite stones, and at $67.50. When did you ever think that you would be able to really buy fine jewelry pieces, fine gemstones, precious metal for under $100? Well, you have the ability to do that this evening. And by the way, if you say to yourself, you know what, I do love the ring. $67.50 may be a little bit too much this month. So what you can do is put this into your shopping basket. When you hit the shopping basket, go to like you're checking out. It will give you what they call an Affirm option. Affirm is a company that will actually allow you to finance this over time. So you'll be able to space this out. Maybe you'll spend 2 payments, 3 payments, 4 payments. You'll have to put it in your cart to figure that out. But you'll be able to spend it over time, and you'll be able to start enjoying this ring right away. If you have somebody who is born in December and you would love to give them that birthstone of their dreams, then something like this, you could put this on the Affirm option, and literally by the time their birthday comes, you will have already completely paid for this. So you'll have this beautiful ring. You'll have it at the great value that it is this evening, and you'll have something that is completely paid for by the time that you go to give it to them. $67.50 for this piece, sterling silver, beautiful Swiss blue topaz, moissanite. So you have, and by the way, moissanite, just in case if you're not familiar with moissanite, actually, oftentimes people mistake it for diamonds because it actually has a higher refractive index than a diamond. And so you are getting all of that sparkle, that look-alike feel of a diamond, maybe even a little bit more. And this is truly a beautiful, beautiful piece. I am going to put this down, and we're going to move on to the next piece in the show, which is a great pair of earrings. It was the earrings that, if you were with me since that moment that I started, then these are the earrings you saw me holding up. Another incredible value. And if you really love earrings that are unusual, if you love fine jewelry that is truly unique, truly something that you are not going to see yourself coming and going in, pieces that are truly high-end, these earrings are definitely for you. What you're looking at here is a gorgeous amethyst drop. This is all smooth. It is teardrop. It is totally free of facets. It's just smoothly polished, and this gorgeous teardrop. And what that does is that instead of giving you that flash of color that you might expect from most gemstones like this, it gives you a warmer glow. It gives you that beautiful, beautiful glow. And I love the fact that these have such a nice color. They are not that deep, deep purple. They are not too light and pink. They are something that is kind of literally that mid-range. Really a beautiful pair. You've got the amethyst here. Amethyst is the birthstone for February. It has a little cap on it, and then it has 2 sapphires. Sapphires are one of the hardest gemstones other than diamonds. Sapphires are the next down from diamonds. Diamond is a 10, sapphire is a 9, and that is the birthstone for September. I also love, while we have it on this shot, I just want to point out that the designer has juxtaposed the shape, because first of all, you've got this drop, you've got the larger point at the bottom, and then with the sapphire, the designer has started with the narrower point, and then toward the upper part of the earring gave you the larger part of that pear shape. Then, of course, you have beautiful diamonds. Diamonds are the birthstone for April. So if February, September, and April are something that you absolutely love, this or have a special meaning to you, this could be truly a great pair of earrings. Sherry says that they're beautiful. She sends a little heart, a little purple heart, a little pink heart. It is really, really very special. Now, I saved the price for last. These earrings in the store are $4,500. This evening, you are going to take 50% off of that. So that brings these down to $2,250. Remember, yes, it's $2,250, but you are getting gorgeous diamonds. You are getting sapphires. You are getting that beautiful, beautiful drop of amethyst. And these are set into 18 karat yellow gold, that very high-end gold that you see oftentimes only in the better department stores, in those better jewelers. Oftentimes in Italy, this is the type of gold that they use in Europe. So you do have that high-end designer feel. These are also done as a huggy. So the back is a beautiful back. This is a back that you are not going to lose the butterfly at all. Very, very simple to use. I'm going to take these off so that you can see. Extremely, extremely secure. So there you have, let me see it. You'll see it from the front. Let me stop that. I don't want to, it looks like I'm hypnotizing you. So you have all of that beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Look at the color. You've got the sapphire in that middle section. And then, of course, along the top, you have the beautiful, beautiful diamonds set in 18 karat gold. Now, this is the post. This is the back, because it will never get lost. It literally just flips up, and you will hear it. There's a space there for the post to go through, and you will hear a click. I don't know if you've heard that, but I heard it from my side. It gives you that click, so which means that these are going to be extremely secure. And I also love the fact that a lot of really high-end designer earrings are really done like this. I think that huggy style is becoming one of the most popular. $2,250. And again, if that is a considered purchase for you, hit the shop button, put them into your shopping basket, and literally go through as if you were going to complete the purchase. It will allow you to that affirm option, and what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to enjoy these right away. And I think that these would be beautiful in the sun. I also think that as you start to get into the fall, into the warmer colors, these will be a great pair of earrings, but you'll be able to start to wear them right away, and you'll be able to pay for them out over time. 18 karat yellow gold, sapphires, that gorgeous amethyst drop. And the drop here, by the way, on this, the length of this is 1 3/4 inches, just like the other ones. So you have all of that drama. Remember what I was telling you earlier, when you have that earring like this, it's going to give you a little bit of drama. I love that it sits kind of mid-neck. For those of you who are thinking about like style, you should know that when you have an earring that sits halfway down your neck like this, it will give the illusion of a longer neck, and especially if you wear it with a V here, because one of the things that you should know is that the illusion of length is given from the bottom of the earring to the shoulder. So if you are wearing this, that length from your shoulder to the bottom of the earring is going to be very elongating. So if you always love that idea of having that longer, leaner neck, that's a little celebrity trick, and many of them don't have longer, leaner necks, but they know how to wear their earrings. Again, a beautiful pair of earrings, 50% off the normal price. These are selling this evening for $2,250. You've got the birthstone for February, the birthstone for September, and the birthstone for April in a gorgeous pair of earrings done in a huggy style, all genuine gemstones, all done in 18 karat yellow gold. So if you do love that high-end designer feel and you want to take advantage of that summer sale spectacular price, you should really do that this evening. Hit that shop button and see what it comes to with the firm. I mean, maybe you can absolutely think about getting these for yourself for a little gift. And who doesn't like a little gift for themselves every now and then? Or maybe a little bit more often. So now we are going to move on to a bracelet that I think is so incredible. This has all of that gorgeous fashionability that I think everybody loves right now, and some functionality. I'm going to get into that in a second, because first of all, what you see is you are looking at cubic zirconia. You are looking at gold plating over top of sterling silver. This bracelet in the store is normally $300. We're taking 30% off the price, so $210. This is, as I said, sterling silver. You'll be able to see it right here. Each one of these is silver. Then you've got the gold plating. What that does for you, that gives you the ability to actually mix and match your wardrobe. So if you are primarily somebody who has a lot of silver or platinum or white gold in your wardrobe, you can mix this in comfortably because it's going to work beautifully, and it will give you the ability then to start to bring more yellow into your wardrobe. Conversely, if you are somebody who has primarily yellow gold pieces, what this does is that this will give you the ability to bring in more of the white pieces. It is a hinged bangle. It is done on the oval. What that means is that when this is on your wrist, it will not flip around because of the oval nature of it. Extremely, extremely easy clasp. Let me move my face out of there. You can see the lever right here. All you need to do is push down on that lever and the bracelet comes open. What that means is going to be very, very easy for you to put on your wrist. And this is an average size. I could literally put this on, but I probably would not be able to get it off. But it will fit an average size wrist. I do not know whether Carroll's has the ability to order this in other sizes, but literally if you wanted, Luke says that he loves the paperclip. It does have that really very fashionable paperclip look to it. So if you have a paperclip necklace, a paperclip chain, this is going to work perfectly with that. And I also love the fact that you've got that little play of light from the cubic zirconia here. I'm going to see if I can't give you some of the sparkle that you're getting here. It is truly a beautiful bracelet. There is that clasp again, totally hidden from the eye. And then you've got literally a bar of cubic zirconia, that beautiful paperclip style, the bar of cubic zirconia, and the beautiful paperclip style. So it really is a great piece, very modern, very functional, with the ability for you to literally take it on and off at your leisure. And it's going to be very easy to click. I'm going to see if you can hear this maybe. I don't know if you heard that, but I did. So what that means to you is that this is going to be very easy for you to wear. If you are a lover of stacking things together, this would be great with maybe another paperclip necklace or a paperclip chain bracelet. Maybe it would be fine with other bangles that you might have. Again, that oval nature here means that this will literally sit on your wrist very comfortably. It's not going to be twisting around, so you will always have all of this beautiful. And it wouldn't really matter if it did, because as I said, the bracelet literally all the way around has that gorgeous design to it. $210 gets this home this evening. Remember, hit that that shop button. By the way, the plating on here is 18 karat yellow gold. So that's what gives it that deeper, richer, beautiful European kind of feel to it. And this is truly, again, a great opportunity for you to have something. $210 gets this home precious, precious metals. Sterling silver, you've got gold, 18 karat gold over the top, and the beautiful cubic zirconia that gives you that little bit of extra sparkle. I'm going to put this down again one last time, $210 on this, and we are going to move to the next item in the show. And very few things say whimsical and summer like this next beautiful, beautiful motif. This is a very delicate dragonfly pendant. So incredibly beautiful. This is done in 14 karat yellow gold. You are looking at diamonds here. You are looking at 14 points, so it's not overpowering, just that right amount of a sparkle that will just literally catch the light. I think it is really a beautiful motif. I love the way the dragonfly is kind of curved around like that. Hoping you can see how that is done. Now in the store, this is normally $1,200. It is 50% off this evening, so you are able to get this home for $600. 14 karat yellow gold through and through, 14 karat gold chain. You have 14 points of beautiful natural diamonds here. And it just has that beautiful look. I think that this says summer like nothing else. Look at that. I'm just gonna let you see this for a second. Again, 14 karat yellow gold. Think about this when you're wearing this and that little bit of movement, that little bit of sparkle that you're going to get. Sherry says that she loves dragonflies, and I do too. They are such a summer feel. I just love when I see them, and they almost do have that kind of, whether you catch them in the light or whatever, these really have that, they do really have that kind of shimmering effect that the diamonds are giving you here. And you've got 14 points of diamonds. These are all round diamonds. And just look at the workmanship here. I'm hoping that you can see how those diamonds are done. Beautifully done, tapered down along the body of that dragonfly. The dragonfly then is on this gorgeous veil. The drop on that by the way, is just shy of an inch, maybe three quarters, a touch over 3/4. So it's got a little bit of drop. It's got a little bit of sparkle. It's got a great amount of drama. I think that this is truly a beautiful piece. It does come on the chain. The chain is an 18-inch chain. What that means is it will sit right there. And it also has this beautiful lobster claw clasp on the chain. This, by the way, when you see these on chains, this is where they stamp the carat mark. So this is where you know that it's 14 karat gold. This is how you know. And I would always encourage you to, when you're buying things, to look for those special hallmarks that really dictate that this is definitely 14 karat gold. Again, look at that sparkle. I think that this is truly a beautiful piece. If you have somebody who is on your list, maybe somebody a little bit younger and you want to give them their first piece of jewelry, this would, I think, be a beautiful piece. However, it's not something that is so diminutive that an adult couldn't wear it. I think this is a nice size. And specifically, if you like to layer things, I think this would be beautiful inside a 20-inch strand of pearls or inside another longer chain. Really a beautiful piece. 14 karat gold, so you get that little bit of extra strength, that little bit of extra durability. It is yellow, again giving you almost that kind of European feel to it. And again, originally $1,200 in the store. This is reduced by $600. So the price here this evening is $600. Again, I would encourage you to hit the shop button, check out the Affirm option, and see what this would be over the number of months that it will allow you to pay it, because this is truly a gorgeous piece. And I think that it would be a welcome addition to anybody's wardrobe. And again, you're getting that summer spectacular sale price of 50% off, so $600. As I said earlier in the show, You really don't need me to tell you the cost of gold has been growing crazy lately. There's been a little bit of a dip, but they do expect that it's going to go back up. And also, then you have the beauty of these gorgeous natural diamonds here. And when you think about it, because every diamond, literally every natural diamond, has literally been at least 1 billion years in the earth. So just think about holding this or wearing something. How often will you get the opportunity to wear something where the contents are over 1 billion years old? I think that that is extremely, extremely rare. Gorgeous, gorgeous detailing, 14 karat yellow gold, 14 points of beautiful diamonds, 18-inch chain, and a tremendous value at $600. I'm going to put this down and move on to the next item, and that is another bracelet. If I can find, I think it's that one. I'm hoping it's that one. Excuse me one sec. The beauty of allergies. Anyway, I apologize. But let's move on to this great bracelet here. If you love a little whimsy, I think this bracelet could be the perfect thing for that, to satisfy that itch. Normally $395 in the store. This evening it's $276. What you're looking at here are all of these beautiful little briolets. Now I'm going to bring in this earring that we had earlier. These earrings, these had this drop. Now a briolet is the same idea as that, but they have been faceted. I'm hoping you can see a little bit of that faceting. These are all the multicolors of quartz. What you're looking at here is a beautiful smoky quartz, amethyst, which is a member of the quartz family, and a citrine, and then another smoky quartz, and I think there is another amethyst that is hiding on my finger. Each one of them is a briolet, which means that each one of them has been faceted into that gorgeous teardrop shape, so you're going to get a little bit of light play from them. Each one of them has its own cap, and then each one of them has been attached to this bracelet, which means that when you wear this, these are all going to dangle. They're all going to give you a little bit of extra color, a little bit of extra light play. They've been intersected with these gorgeous sterling silver beads. And this bracelet, $276, this bracelet is going to be so easy for you to get on. If you fumbled with bracelets, you will not be fumbling with this. Or if you have a larger wrist, the great thing about this particular style of bracelet is that it is on a bolo clasp. What that means to you is that when you put this on, you will simply, in order to clasp it and make it secure on your wrist, you will simply pull this bolo down to the tightness that you wish to have. I'm going to demonstrate that for you. Opening it up, putting it on my wrist. There we go. Now I'm tightening it with the bolo. And if I wanted to wear it very tight, there you go. If I wanted to have it mid-range, there you go. If I wanted it to maybe, for some of you, this could maybe even be a beautiful ankle bracelet. And I just love all of that little play. Quartz has a beautiful vitreous luster. And what that means is that when they cut stones from quartz, the quartz, when they cut it and polish it, it is very glass-like. That's what's giving you that bit of little reflection, that really, really beautiful look. The amethyst is the birthstone for February. The citrine and the smoky quartz could be the birthstone for November. So it's a great gemstone mix. This goes all the way from 6 inches in length. So this is what I mean. It's going to fit on anybody's wrist. 6 inches in length, all the way down to 9 inches. So there is the ability, potentially, to wear this as an anklet if you wanted to. I don't know what size foot would fit through it, but it is something that I think that is cute. It's beautiful. It's something that perfect for summer, and at a beautiful summer spectacular saving, $276. The metal here is sterling silver. Again, what that means is you are getting 925 parts pure silver to 1,000. So 75 parts of alloy to make it a little stronger. And then you are getting 925 parts of pure silver. And that's what you absolutely are paying for here. This is a beautiful bracelet. I just think it's such a cute, fun summer bracelet. Gives you a lot of option. I think that no matter what color you decide to wear it with, it's going to be perfect because it will pick up all of these. Again, amethyst, smoky quartz, and citrine. Great adjustable bracelet. And we're going to move on to the next piece in the show, which I have to say is one of my favorites in the show. And what I love about this is that this could be a man's ring. It could be a lady's ring. It contains a gemstone that is a little bit more unusual. What you're looking at here in the center is a beautiful oval apatite. Now, if many of you have been shopping for apatite, you know that apatites you find them in blues, you usually find them in greens. Look at the gorgeous champagne rose color of this apatite. It makes it a little bit more unusual. And the rose actually comes from traces of manganese being in the crystal, or being present while the crystal was growing in the earth. This is a 5 on the Mohs hardness scale. So the designer here has done something that I think is extremely smart, because what they've done is that this beautiful rose apatite, and look at how nice this looks. I love this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous signet feel. Sherry says, never seen an apatite that color. It's true, Sherry. I think that it is very rare. You've probably seen them in greens, you've probably seen them in blues, but to see this beautiful champagne rose color, it is, and I'm sure that everybody's monitor is going to be a little bit different, but I'm sure that the lights here are not giving it justice. It looks like a little drop of, I don't want to say honey, because honey gives it that impression that it might be brownish, but it has that golden color, but there's just a little touch of pink to it. So it is truly a beautiful, unusual color. What you're looking at here, this apatite, is 3 carats, 27 points. The ring is a size 7, and this beautiful, beautiful mounting is 14 karat yellow gold. I'm going to tell you, this feels like silk when you put it onto your finger. I think it would be a beautiful pinky ring for somebody. I think if somebody wanted to wear it as a ring on their middle finger, on their ring finger, you could absolutely do that, no problem. Even if you wanted to use this on your forefinger, this would be gorgeous. Now, in the store, this is $2,850, but you are going to take 50% off of that. 50% off brings it down to $1,425. Now, I realize maybe a little bit more expensive, but what you're getting here is a significant amount. I wish you could feel this, because it has that gorgeous, luxurious weight to it. It has a very generous size apatite, 3 carats, 25 points. And not only that, you're not getting that standard apatite. You are getting that gorgeous rose, beautiful rose kind of hue apatite that I think is really beautiful. $1,425. I will tell you that I am so tempted when I see this ring. I've seen it before, actually, in the store. I am so tempted to buy this ring for myself, because it has all of the qualities that I love. It's silky smooth. It just has that gorgeous amount of color. It's a nice size gemstone. It sits not too high up, so if you are worried about wearing a ring that is too big, too bold on your finger, you don't have to do that. I also love the fact that it is in that north-south orientation, meaning that it's going to make the finger look just that little bit of extra. Sherry says, treat myself. I think somebody should treat me, Sherry. I just need to find the right person. Just kidding. But if somebody did want to buy this for me, hey, here I am. Here I am, and it doesn't look good on me. But it would also look great on you too. So if you wanted to take a take a chance and buy yourself something that is truly unusual, truly beautiful, truly a phenomenal summer spectacular deal at $1,425. This is definitely the way to do it because it is something that you are not going to see probably anywhere out. This is actually probably the first time that I have seen this color apatite, so it's truly unusual. I am going to put this down. I might just continue to wear this for a little bit longer to either tempt you or tempt me, one or the other, but one of us is going to be tempted. So now let's move to the last piece of the show. And this last piece is also an incredible, incredible value. Look at this beautiful blue topaz wave ring. In the store, this is normally $125. You're going to take 50% off. That's going to bring this down to $62.50. You are getting that beautiful blue topaz. You are getting it in sterling silver. I love the drama of this. I'm going to put this on my finger because I want you to see something. When you put this on, look at the way this V, this chevron shape, elongates my pinky finger. I'm going to actually compare the two for you so you can see. So look at how it elongates the finger. This, Leslie says that this is so incredibly pretty. It really is. Remember what I was telling you earlier about sky blue topaz? These are sky blue topaz. The blue topaz is the December birthstone, has a Mohs hardness of 8. This is also one of the pieces that if you want to get this home right away, they are in stock at Carroll's Jewelers. So simply call them at 954-463-3711 and order this beautiful ring. There are 2 size 8, 2 size 7, and 2 size 6. However, as I told you earlier, if you did want a half a size, this is not joined here. So this could be kind of like stretched a little bit or squeezed a little bit. But I do love that chevron shape. Actually, you see, this is a great depiction because look at it now on what it does to my finger. Now look when I turn it around like this. All of that extra finger. My fingers looks like I'm a pianist. Well, I am a pianist, but it really does give you that long, lean look. $62.50 gets this home. Remember, that's a 50% saving. This is normally $125 and available in sizes 6, size 7, and size 8 right away. And of course, if you wanted to order this in any other size, Carroll's Jewelers could absolutely do that for you. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this summer spectacular. I hope you've enjoyed some of the pieces. And there I am teasing myself with this. And thank you for spending your Thursday evening with me. I hope that the rest of your summer is absolutely incredible. We will have a show next week, but the week following, we are going to have a little bit of break. A lot of the jewelry industry actually closes for that particular week in July. So we will be doing the same thing. So Sherry says that she'll see me next time. I hope to see all of you. Thank you again for spending some of your Thursday evening with me. Have a beautiful, beautiful week, beautiful weekend. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.